What's going on? It's the wrong Rizzle. It's the wrong guy. Hope y'all out there staying relaxed, staying black, and staying out the way. Whatever works for you. I live in Ohio, so we're in the middle of at the time of recording this, a crazy snowstorm. It just happened a couple of days ago. I record this, like I said in other videos, I record these in bunches. So this one is the first one I've recorded probably in like a week-ish. Anyways, we back with the junior season here at Duke University. As you see, we 4 stars. We're looking decent. We got a lot of upgrading to do. We're now the team captain. Of course we are. After last year's performance, we want a little bit of a Heezy-man. We want a little bit of a Heezy-man. We did lose the national championship to Oregon. We got there on our revenge tour. We took out everybody all along the way. Michigan, Clemson. I think that's it. There's somebody else, I think. Maybe not. But Michigan, Clemson. Then we met the Oregon Ducks. And they stopped us in our tracks. Now, we start in the top 5 this year with Michigan, Clemson, and Oregon. Above us, USC starting number 1. We're starting number 5. I mean, hey, we're going to do what we can do here. We're not on the Heisman watch, which, if you ask me, is fucking absurd. But whatever. We're going to go ahead and check out our career stats here so we can see our journey so far. Our career here at Duke has accumulated 4,810 yards on almost 1,000 carries. Not really, close to. Averaging 200 yards a game. We look absolutely phenomenal. But let me go back and see this right here. This intro is going to be a little long. Sorry about that. As you can see, we played 12 games at Purdue. We didn't do so great. We had half our carries, about half our yards, half our touchdowns, really. Averaged about 50-ish less yards. But we didn't fumble the ball one time last year. That's good for us. Receiving wise, we did a lot better last year as well, getting 5 receiving touchdowns, and then blocking's always fun, but we don't really count those. So we're gonna get into this game. We have an interesting season. Let's run the schedule real quick. We see number 6 Alabama next week. Probably the biggest game of our year. We do see Boston College. We do see Miami. We got better than we were last year as a team, so that's good news. Alabama, Boston College look to be our big games, but obviously that Alabama game is the game that could make or break our season very early on. Let's take a look at some of the people here. We still have the boy Weston Bryant. He got better. He's 86 overall now. He got better. Wide receivers is where we're struggling here at Duke. As Mike Swoop is our best. He has an impact dev trait as a sophomore. Couple impact dev traits. And then the star dev trait down here in Joel Johnson. So our senior year, we should have some really good wide receivers. Defensively, it don't matter too much because we don't play that side of the ball. But they look pretty good defensively, and that's good news for us because we're going to need them to come in huge. Let's jump into this weekly agenda real quick. Obviously, there's only one real thing to do here, and that's study. We want to be able to not have to study once our senior year. I sometimes practice, sometimes I don't practice. It just depends on how I'm feeling. Today we are not practicing. We're going to go on with the all whitey tighties. I don't know if they have any cool uniforms. That's actually pretty cool. I don't hate that. Alright, let's get in here against Temple, which should be a pretty easy game for us. They are 60-something overall. We've beat better, and we're a better team now. We took 2 L's last season. We're in a quest to be perfect. Once again, Weston Bryant, fresh guy, take the field. We got this ability at the beginning of or at the end of last season, where now we get to make every play call. So it's gonna be that's not a great start. It's not a great start. Let's call halfback direct as I fell in love with this play in the playoffs. Playoffs? Um, yes, sir. Juke him. Should be a numbers day for us. I don't foresee Temple giving us much of an issue. I'm not gonna run a lot of coach suggestions here. I'm gonna let my own offensive brain cook up a little bit. But once again, we don't want to overwork horse. Good ball. We're gonna see a lot less RPOs this season because of the fact that I get to call the plays. So we're gonna see a lot less the same plays than we were seeing. The variety should help us. Oh my gosh. Oh, oh, my leg. Bro said no. We're not doing that. He said no. Let's not do that. The one play you will see me run quite often this season, I think, is going to be this halfback direct. Woo! I think it sets up pretty well. Shaves a little time. I'm not. The biggest thing about these play calls is because I'm running a running back, I'm not paying a super lot of attention to the coverage. So we're gonna have to read coverage a little bit different this year. He got hit as he let it go, and that's okay. I like this wide trail. I think it's gonna set up for us. 35. He had me out there, but he obviously just couldn't hit me out there. Yeah, tight end on the Texas route. It's gonna work. I think that's gonna work a lot. We're gonna roll right back to the halfback direct. This is our new inside zone. Ooh, good pressure from the end there. I don't want to overrun the football. You know what I mean? We do want to try to get play action set up quite a bit. Let's run a shallow cross and see what it will look like. I don't think Temple will give us a huge issue. Good ball. We need Weston Bryan to play his best football this year, and I strongly believe he will. He's got that star underneath him now. We got that star underneath us now. We got that close to last season, the end of last season. There's a flag on the play, probably a holding call. Number 6'5" with the holding call. It is what it is. Well, that's gonna get taken back. We're gonna definitely get taken back, and that's okay. Oh, I spun way too early. You spun me right. Type shit. Uh, sorry, my ADHD is up today. Uh, get that block. All right, we'll take it. We'll take it. They can take us out on 36. I'm not super mad about it. Hold on. I gotta sneeze. Ooh, sorry. Came in traces right there. Put us back in. First and goal. We're gonna call ourselves a halfback direct. We don't get much on it. We're gonna put some trust in Weston here. I like this. I like this FL spot. I like this a lot. That Bakatari over there could set up. Weston take off? I think Weston took off. He did. Weston took off. He said, "Give me one." Hell yeah. Weston Bryant showing out today. Walked that bitch in for the first touchdown of the season. They do get three. They do get three, and that's okay. Who knew the Duke would be a powerhouse in Sib here? They were a powerhouse before I even showed up. Like they were playing amazing ball. Let's run this smash pivot. I'm gonna stay back and block a little bit. Our wide receiver core is the thing I think is the most worrying this season. It's where we're gonna really need Weston to just do Weston things. Um, we're gonna run some options here because Weston's pretty fast. Maybe that ball. We're not gonna get much 4 yards. I feel like we're getting a little shut down, but not a lot. This might not work out like I wanted to. Yeah, I already had a feeling. We're gonna run the wide trail again. I think this play is good for multiple reasons, but I really love that route, the Texas route, a lot. Yeah, so does Weston. Though we do go 4 and out, because the tight end couldn't hold on to it. Defense once again lets them get 3. Defense this isn't promising. If you can't stop Temple, not any room, no hole, no hole, no goal. It's in my new saying. No, I say that, you know. I've never said that before in my life. We're gonna cut this out. We get the first down. We're gonna keep working this inside and then try to go over top here in a couple plays. Maybe next play. They're just not fast enough. They're too little. They're babies. And, right. So let's run some play action now. Some PA boots. Let's run the slot post. See if it gets open here to Bakatati. Tyler over there on the right. Oh, he dots me. Weston dots me. And we get a receiving touchdown. Look at us, man. Hitting the gritty and hitting the gritty in Temple. Getting jiggy like a rabbi. Look at this pass from Weston. There's a dead duck, but it got there. We just outran the defense. That secondary couldn't keep up with us. Our defense this time does do work. We're gonna wonder. We hit the 100-yard mark. I think this is a great game to set a standard in. We bounced off the line a little bit, but we got 10. Coach gonna take us out for a second. 38 seconds left. Puts us immediately back in. Coach probably wants to call a little bit more of a over the top, but I'm not doing that. Juked one. Got a couple more yards. Temple just can't keep up with us. I do agree here. Let's go a play action. I don't think it's gonna be the most effective play action. Oh, absolutely the fuck not. But he does throw the out. He's gonna go out of bounds after getting the first down. Let's call this shallow cross. Let's see what they can't make of it. Bobby. I'm too fast this year. I mean, we got a lot of scrubs to play. We obviously are just fast enough to compete with a lot of the big boys. I think obviously the Alabama game is gonna be a little rough for us. But if blocks hold, I'm gonna call a timeout here, and they're probably gonna take us out. No, okay. Well, then let's run. It looks like they're running us some zone. I gotta pay a little bit more attention to that. Let's run this info spot again. Maybe this Bakatari sets up a little bit for us. He gets hit letting that go, where that could have been a touchdown. But we're gonna settle for 3. And they should do us greasy. Should do us golden. We do settle for 3. We get ball in the start of the second half. And once again, we're just gonna go in here to this halfback direct. Might not set up, might set up, but Oh, that guard made a gorgeous block, but we only got 4 from it. But that block, I like that. Another inside zone. We're just gonna kind of run and gun something devious. They can't seem to stop us, so there's really no reason to switch it up. Pound the ball, and then whoo, not much, 4 yards. But pound the ball, and then once again just go over the top with some play action here. Let's go PA Reed. We'll try to get out here, but outside of these numbers. Good ball, Weston. Good ball, Weston. Weston playing good football right now. He keeps that up, we have a chance at a natty this year. Obviously, that's the goal every year. We were so close last year. Woo! We couldn't quite get the story finished. No Cody Rhodes over here. We did not finish the story. Sorry, I'm Java and it up crazy today. Get him off me. We broke the tackle, but we don't get much more. Let's run a halfback dive, just straight up the middle. Try to get ourselves the first rushing touchdown of the season. Number 4 comes in hot. Coming in hot. Just like the fajitas. Then we will run a little read option. Oh yeah, we'll just walk that in. Give a little salute to the Temple faithful. A pretty full stadium for Temple. It should be an easy dub. I didn't think anything else of it. 24-6. And defense got themselves a turnover. And it shouldn't be. Oh, he missed a huge block. And we're going to go backwards. I don't know. We got a little bit. But we're going to hand this off to us again. 25 carries, 177 yards. Obviously, we don't want to go over too many carries. But if we're playing a team like Temple and they're going to just let us run ragged, we're going to run ragged. You know what I'm saying? So, we're going to go for the 200 first game. Lord willing and the creek don't rise, we'll do it in under 30 carries. Possible. They're going to blitz here. 100%. It's the smart play. We probably could have went right and got that. But now is where, now is where we're going to definitely throw some shots. I like this PA Mills. We're going to throw some shots here because I think a blitz is coming again. Maybe a zoney blitz. Beautiful ball, Weston. Put that downfield. I think this play action is just going to keep setting up for us. I don't see why it wouldn't, to be honest with you. I mean, we've been doing work. Where'd that go? Okay. Bro, got a pickup there. Weston's making some good calls so far this season. Love to see it from him. Once again, we got to pay attention a little bit more ourselves to what the defense is doing. That's a touchdown on his head. It's another one. Pretty simple. Nothing crazy for a first game. Temple isn't much, so I don't think, it was never really going to be much of a struggle for us. Some more yards. We really don't need to do any passing here. But let's run some passes anyways. Like I said, I don't want to have 50 carries a game just because I can. That's not fun. Good ball. He caught that? Hell yeah. Yeah, they're definitely sending quite a bit at us. Good ball, Weston. Fumble. That's a big fumble by the receiver. Something I think we're going to have to expect quite a bit of this year. unironically, is a lot of running because our receivers aren't amazing. We lost our star receiver in the Cook. So we're definitely gonna have to run the football more than I probably would like to. It's also not a real big reason to run the football or to pass the football right now, as it's 34-13. But I have 31 carries, and I would like to. Oh yeah, good carry, good take, Weston. Oh, another huge fumble, as Weston gets lit up like a Christmas tree. Yeah, we kind of have to hand this to us. Kind of just have to keep saying kind of. We just have to hand this football off to us. It's really not much of an option here. I mean, we're probably gonna have 40 carries, but we're up so much. Can I hand this to the fullback? Yeah, hand it to the fullback. I don't know who the fullback is. Paredes, hand it to the fullback. Let that boy eat. Yeah, let that boy eat. Do it again, coach. Let the boy eat. Listen, we a captain now. We gotta spread the love. We got ourselves a Heisman. They know how good we are. You know what I mean? They know they know we him. Let's run a strong toss here. It's kind of a crazy play call in my opinion. I don't know how well tosses actually work out, but woo, I should have just hit the corner. Should have swerved and hit the corner. Whoa. But we didn't. So that shit happens. We'll kick the field goal. And they're gonna put his back in. I don't really love it. We should be sitting, coach. Oh, and in this field position, coach, we should just be sitting. It's run number 35 on the day. But we are approaching 250. So, I mean, hey, workhorse, you know, hand that back to the fullback. Let the boy eat. Let the boy eat. You know what I'm saying? Let the boy eat. Oh, yeah. Bro getting some yards. They're so busy watching me. Give it to him again. Fuck it. Fuck it. I got mine. We won't get the first, 4th and inches. But hey, another field goal, and that'll end the game. Easy tune-up game for the Blue Devils. Just we walk out of Temple 40-13. Defense did some work. Would have liked to see more from them. We averaged 7 yards per carry, 250 with 3 touchdowns, like 68, 70 receiving yards, and a receiving touchdown. We kind of cooked up there. We did what we had to do. You know, I mean, we are a Heisman winning running back. So expectations are high. I think they were high last season due to us being a Doak Walker and a Sean Alexander winner. I think they were high our sophomore year, but I don't think they were astronomical. This year they are. This year the expectations are high. Not only did we go to the national championship, but we beat some really good teams on the way. We know we can beat Clemson. We lost to them in the ACC championship game. We got our revenge in the semifinals, I believe, and then we lost to Oregon. And so, you know, we definitely gonna have ourselves a journey here. But we beat Alabama here. I think we go perfect in the regular season once again. And obviously, we're going to try to make a hard case for the Heisman. We have ourselves a NIL offer. We've developed a state of the art technology that we believe will boost your development as a player. We've already used it on some other players who play professionally and have had great things to say. Now we're bringing it to the college, bringing it to college. We just want the record of video. Whoa, holy fuck, I can read. We just want to record a video of you using one of our headsets with clips over the next few weeks. This is our proposal for an 8-week contract for the cost of 2 energy up front. You'll receive a shit ton of XP up front. So 2 energy for an 8-week contract for a lot of XP. I'm going to take the deal. Why not? Why not take the deal? we're kind of in a spot where NIL deals could be very beneficial to us. Um, and that'll work for me. That should put us up another level, and it's 2 skill points. We're gonna go in here, do the classic study. Before we do too much, I would like to get pretty high up. And now we have number 6, Alabama. As we didn't rise, we didn't fall. Didn't think we would. Yeah, we were one of the few teams that actually played week 0. So not much to say about that. Conference standings, nothing really too crazy. But hey, hope you guys are enjoying everything happened so far. We are up to 12 subscribers, which isn't a lot, but it's crazy, man. I appreciate everybody subscribing, watching the videos, hitting the likes. I appreciate that. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your girlfriend, tell your dog. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. If you got a cat, tell your cat. I mean, if you got a hamster, tell your hamster. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I hope you guys enjoy. Say goodnight to the AC, and I'll see you guys in the next one.